Closing in on first pitch this evening from the Twin Cities and Target Field. We celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a great matchup between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Minnesota Twins. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Fernando Romero gets the ball for the Twins in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
So striding in, Bo Bichette, and we are set for baseball here this evening. The 3-1. Taken, strike two. Count still full, 3-2. He'll try it again, 3-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kepler's there for it, one down. So stepping in, Jonathan Davis. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and that's the second out. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The 1-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there, base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Into the box, number 42. And there's a base hit on the line.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first two guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him, and now he's got to get through this 5th hole hitter to get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5-hole to drive in runs, and he's smelling ribbies right now.
In now, Justin Smoke. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gonzalez to his left. He's there. And behind the back, he gets his man at second to retire the side. Wow. Blue Jays leave a pair. The Twins coming up. No score. Clay Buchholz gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
Coming to the plate now, number 42. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Line drive to center field. Davis is right there, one down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Byron Buxton. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Davis has it in his tracks, and that's the second out of the inning. Striding in, Nelson Cruz. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Line drive base hit.
For every pitcher, you'd like to get through that first inning. 1, 2, 3, 2-out single. Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely, and you know what that means. Cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position the minute he steps in the box, let alone have someone on first base.
Up next for Minnesota, Mitch Garver.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Cruz is off of first with 2 away. Squared that one up just a little late. Here he comes again, 1-2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. So nothing in the Minnesota first. We'll head to the second from Target Field. No score here on the show. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the catcher.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Reese McGuire. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Standing in now, Rendell Gritchick. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette. Drilled on the ground to short. Gonzalez is up with it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So coming to the plate, Eddie Rosario, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. This is pulled into right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Throwing to second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Rosario leads off second with nobody out. Hit hard to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. They'll get it in quickly to the shortstop to hold the man at third, but they're at the corners to start the inning.
He just has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Will. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering, and it's fouled away. Runners are at first and third with none out.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 8, the first baseman, CJ.
So 1 out here with runners at first and third, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, CJ Cron. The 1-2, and he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. The second for 1. On to Smoke in time for an inning-ending double play. Twins wind up stranding 1. Will move to the third with no score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Davis, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Now the 2-1. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. And now with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He singled his last time up. The 1-1. Now here's a hard hit ball caught out there at second base, and he's getting a bit of a workout over there. 2 away now.
Lourdes Gurriel.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Now the 1-1 pitch to short. Gonzalez is there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. That's popped up. Guerrero will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting, number 42.
At the plate, number 42. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield, and he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Up next to the Twins.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Buchholz into the windup. 2-1 on its way. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Smoke, as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The 2-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Buxton going back on it. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here off the bat of Justin Smoke. 4th home run here in the early going. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box to Oscar Hernandez. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there. 1 out.
Now
digging in now, Reese
number
McGuire.
42.
1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Liner toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Let's take another look at just
Now
a
batting,
textbook
right
swing
fielder,
right there. Good
Randall.
weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. In now, Randall Grichuk. Smoke toward third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And, oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
The batter.
Well, a
Number
part of me
42.
wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled it, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
Standing in now, number 42. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. The relay. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second.
The batter. Number 42.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Bo Bichette. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The set and the 1-1. It's a ball and 2 strikes here.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Jay's off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Here's the 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Grichuk. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
At the plate, Mitch Garver looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
And it's fouled away.
No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have got him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
A bouncer up the middle. On to first, and a good start to the inning for Buchholz. 2 away now. At the plate, Eddie Rosario. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Down go the Twins in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in, Jonathan Davis. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. The payoff pitch one more time. Push to the right side, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
Number 42.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
The batter, the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Twins 0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. The 1-1 home is strike two swinging. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, two different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all four quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like two different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing, both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it more skill and finesse.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And that is off the wall in right field. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Here's C.J. Cron now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. Sano rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score, and the Twins have tied it. We're all square at one apiece. And he is in there.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now. Working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Stepping in now, Marwin Gonzalez. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hernandez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
Now batting, number 42.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 42. Runner in scoring position with two gone. 1-1. Here it is. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Cron stands at second with two gone. Tapped out in front of home. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. A run for the Twins, and it comes on this RBI double. 5 innings complete, all even at one apiece. Now at the plate, Justin Smoke. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The 1-1 home. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Buxton ranging back to the track, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Into the box to Oscar Hernandez. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And they take the lead. It's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. Second home run early in the year. And it gives the Blue Jays a 3-1 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless.
Now pitching for the Twins.
New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call.
Romo.
In now, Reese McGuire. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Again, a 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter. The right
One
fielder.
out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonzalez scoops it up in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, number 42. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 3-1 Blue Jays. Here's Byron Buxton now, and Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all now for Clay Buchholz. So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done. Number 42 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 42.
This is line to left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Standing in now, Nelson Cruz. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Into the box now, Mitch Garver. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Count remains full. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 3-1. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Number 42 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 42.
Striding into the box, Bo Bichette. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. The 2-2 catches the corner, got him looking. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the box now, Jonathan Davis. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fouled off. Line towards center field, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Stepping in now, number 42. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. The next twin up, Eddie Rosario. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
He pulls this one into right. Gritcher is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, Max Kepler.
Ready now, Max Kepler. He flew out in his last at-bat. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the 2nd casualty of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Miguel Sano. This is line to left. Hernandez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Here's Justin Smoke now. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is in the air to left field. Rosario is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now Teoscar Hernandez will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Row, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. 2 different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? 2 different ways. The power guy was on top of his game. Not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Blue Jays go down in order, and it's still 3-1. Leading off the inning, C.J. Cron, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Number 42 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 42.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Popped him up. McGuire has a play. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. The 1-1 home. This one's down to third. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
In number 42. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. 9th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Twins 1. Trevor Hildenberger enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Hildenberger.
Stepping in for the Jays, Rendell Grichuk. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rosario is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting. Number 42.
Riding in once again, number 42. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch to right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Jays have opened it up now to 4-1. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Rose, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
In now, Bo Bichette hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler is there, 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Davis. Last time through was a base hit. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Jays add 1 more on the solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Twins. It's now 4-1 in favor of the Jays. Stepping up to the plate, Byron Buxton. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And it's 1-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And another foul ball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Hit on the ground out for short. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
Into the box, Nelson Cruz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to.
Buxton on at first, nobody out. Liner toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. In to score is the runner from first. It's now a 4-2 game. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. Derek Law is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 42, Derek Law.
Here comes the payoff pitch. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario. Pull it back up the middle. Davis is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Max Kepler.
So digging in now, Max Kepler. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Jorge Polanco will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Final strike for the Twins. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. He's set. Here's the 2-2. The bouncer to the left side. Bichette's got it. And they get to force it third, and the ball game is over.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one. But a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
4-2 the final score tonight. Toronto rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Clay Buchholz takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Derek Law closes the door for the save, his 2nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 4 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.